When you're performing magic, sometimes you have to be able to catch a peek at the spectator's card. Obviously, once the spectator selected a card, you can't just go like this and look at it. So these are my top 3 ways that I like to take a peek at a card without the spectator knowing. So here goes for number 1. Let's say you stop right here, make sure to remember your card. We'll just have it lost somewhere in the middle of the deck, and all I have to do is take it and give it a quick overhand shuffle, or let you do it, and I will now know that your card is the 4 of hearts. For this first one, you need to know the coal and the overhand shuffle. So once you've spread through the cards, let's say they selected the 10 of diamonds, you're going to cull it underneath the deck to the bottom. Now I do have a tutorial for both the coal and the overhand shuffle, and they'll both be in the description below. But whenever you're doing this cull, of course afterwards you have to square up, and it ends up kind of a little bit messy like this. So as you're going from this to an overhand shuffle, you're going to turn it sideways to square it up, and as you do, you turn it just a little too far and get a glimpse of their card. So that way when you do your shuffle, you can truly lose their card anywhere in the middle of the deck because you already know exactly what their card is. Let's be real, 1 is not enough. Here's number 2. I'm going to riffle through the cards, and you can call out stop whenever you want. So let's say you call out stop right there. This card right there is then going to be yours. So all I'm going to do is give it a quick turn, and I now know that your card is the King of Diamonds. For number 2, you're going to do a side riffle, so you're going to have your hand in mechanics grip, but you're going to bring your middle finger down a little bit, and as you riffle through, it truly does not matter where they stop, because at this point, you have no idea what the card is. Don't bring it all the way back. You can even have the left side like held down. You literally just need them to be able to see it. But once you get that to the point to where they can see it, so in this case we have the 8 of diamonds, you're going to pull a little bit of a pinky break right down there. So it doesn't have to be much, so you show them the 8 of diamonds, and you close it, right? But then instead of having it in there, you push your pinky over to where you don't have a break, it just out jogged. So what you're going to do is then you're going to take it here, thumb, middle, and ring, come over the top, and as you turn it over to close it, depending on how far you pushed it, you're going to have a little bit of a peak right there at the 8 of diamonds. So it'd look like this. They'd have it there. You close it up, you push it, you turn it, and in this case we have the 4 of clubs, right? So just depending on how much you can actually push it over and how comfortable you are with actually reading whatever deck of cards you have, because this one's clearly very customized, so this one would definitely probably not be the best one for this one specifically, but if you have a more standard deck, then you should be just fine. Wait, before we get into number 3, there is a bonus 4th one that I didn't tell you about, so thanks for getting all the way to this point in the video. And if you do like different peaks like this, make sure to subscribe and ring the bell. Call out stop for me, so let's say you called out stop there, this one will be your card, and we'll just dribble it back onto the deck. Was it the 3 of hearts? All you need to know for this one is how to dribble. So once you know how to dribble about half the deck, show them whatever card, so in this case the 8 of spades, and you're not just going to dribble the rest back on top. That will not work. So what you're going to want to do is dribble the cards about halfway, 8 of spades again, well, that's kind of fun. You're going to dribble back to front. So now you have this little bit here like this. Now, this is exaggerated, you don't need it to be this much, you just need enough to where you can come over, pick up all the cards, and catch a break underneath that, right? So now you have a pinky break. From here you can go into a card control to where you do a double undercut or a pass or something to where you can now get the 8 of spades wherever you want. But for this case we're looking for a peek. You use literally the same thing as the last one. Push the pinky over and you get your glimpse of the 8 of spades. And of course here's your bonus number 4. Plus if you want to pick these cards up, they are 10% off in the description below. Got your card right here, so let's say this one is yours. All you have to do is memorize it. Lose it about halfway-ish, doesn't have to be perfect, and all I'm going to do is give the deck a quick twist and know that your card is the Queen of Spades. For this one you need to know the diagonal palm shift, which is very useful and a really fun sleight. So let's say we use the Queen of Diamonds, you're going to put it in, and once you show them what it is, you're not just going to push it straight in, you're going to show them the card, 8 of Diamonds, you're going to push it in at a diagonal like this, take your thumb, you're going to bring it back, and swivel it into your left hand. Now once you have it here, in the performance I just put it back underneath, and then it could catch a peek at it like I did with the overhand shuffle and call control, or many other different ways to catch it at the bottom. Diagonal palm shift straight to the bottom of the deck is what I did in the performance, and honestly, it's a really fun one to learn. Now if you need some magic tricks to go with these peaks, you can check out the entire magic tricks playlist right there. Let me know in the comments what peak you use, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. This is CPM, signing off.